Hello everyone, this is Rahul from Opus. In this video, we are going to discuss about hoarding and how it is designed. So first of all, when you have to design a hoarding, you always have to choose a rectangular frame like we see in this sky colored frame. So this you may consider as the frame or the canvas in which or the artboard in which a design has to be made. It is wide practice that all a hoarding is always rectangular in frame, so that it keeps that wide, like that large, spacious impression, and it is easier to fit large text and large images, which can be viewed from a quite a distance. As you will see that hoardings are mainly placed in, you will see along the roads, along the highways, where people travels at a high speed, and they have to capture the message at a very small period of time, and that's why uh, images and the words are placed on a large rectangular frame where the its size can be of a larger size, of a very large size, which can be readable from a quite a distance. Okay, so in this, like, there are certain elements that you all that shall be placed inside a hoarding. Okay, of which can be of any theme, or suppose of any theme or any context. All right, so suppose if we had to design a hoarding which is mainly based on a books, like sale of a books. Okay, so that they said it is important to know that you take, you place the brand name, total bill, and along that you have to place the uh, its logo, but it shall not take much space on the frame. All right, it shall take certain amount of space, kind of a visible, but the main thing that shall be present in your hoarding is that the tagline. Okay, the tagline, which is the main theme of the tagline, which is the main theme of the hoarding itself. All right, which is the main message of the hoarding. Okay, that you shall make of life size, and it shall be readable from quite a distance, and a bold font has to be used with sharp contrast. Okay, so that it makes the necessary impact, and also it creates the attention of the viewer, and they gets the message just by looking at it. So that is important, that is very important, that you have a strong tagline, and a strong and that tagline has to be powerful enough visually, and also the message of the tagline itself. Okay, now you see here it is written back to school book drop. All right, so which is the main tagline of this hoarding, and also the font has been chosen accordingly, also the colors, so the font size, the color of the font, so being the contrast, and also the message itself, all these three things plays a crucial role in designing that main tagline that shall go into the hoarding itself, and it shall actually take at least 50 to 40 to 50% of the entire hoarding, so that it creates that dramatic impact. After that, you can add certain graphics and the imagery. Now once this imagery is placed, this imagery shall take the major portion of the hoarding itself. Okay, and because that via image the communication is faster and effective, and if you design it in a way where the image takes almost more than 50% of the hoarding, yet you can put the tagline and it is easily readable, you consider that hoarding is successful, and that hoarding is easily readable from a distance, and people gets the message on which context the hoarding has been designed. And after that, this being designed, this red and blue graphics that has been additionally given to create a harmonious design on the hoarding on the entire canvas. All right, that to create a graphically harmonious design, that is up to you how you place the graphics, but these graphics are also strategically placed to create a contrast and also a frame for the images itself. So do not place haphazard graphics, use the graphics strategically, which helps your design. After that, you can get another small tagline, which is the secondary information, and which is in continuation with back to school book drop, get up to 50% off on school books. Okay, so this is the additional information and a little bit of extra piece of information which helps the viewer to understand in which context this hoarding has been designed. So these are the primary parts of designing a hoarding. So remember, you need to have a strong visual which covers most of the part of the frame. There shall be a major tagline with a high contrast and a good solid font has to be used. Has to be certain secondary information which helps us to understand the design, more about the design, and there shall be the brand name and the logo, which shall be small but good enough to read, good enough that it is readable from a distance. Okay, and the major thing, all the hoardings is mostly designed in a rectangular, like elongated rectangular frame, which is good for the design itself, and which is the like a standard for hoarding design. So I hope this helps you in understanding how a hoarding is designed. So there can be various other contexts, so keep trying on those contexts itself. Try to practice from other hoarding designs. You can take certain examples and practice from there so that develops your sense of designing a hoarding, and then you can do some fictitious exercises based upon your imagination. Okay. So I hope this lesson helps you in understanding hoarding design. Thank you.